Why do most Icelandic names end in son? It's actually just the men. Here's why. The Iceland national football team is so cohesive that even the names of its players match. World Cup fans watching the Nordic team's recent games have noticed that the players all appear to have son at the end of their surnames. During the recent fixture against Nigeria, not a single player was missing the suffix in their name. Which led many to wonder, why do Icelandic names have son at the end of them? Does everyone in Iceland have this feature in their surname? The recent match against Nigeria, which saw poor Iceland losing 2-0, featured a team full of nominal sons. They were Haldarsson, Savarsson, Arnason, Sigurdsson, Magnusson, Gislason, Gunnarsson, Sigurdsson, another one, Bjornsson, Finnbogason and Bodvarsson. This made the commentator's job a little difficult. Icelandic surnames are very different from the surnames we use in the UK, and in most of the Western world. Rather than having a family surname that's shared with our ancestors, the Icelandic surname comes directly from the first name of the father, or mother, on rare occasions, due to the mother's independence from the father, or as a statement. A boy called Olafur with a dad called John Eriksson will be called Olafur Johnson. His daughter Anja will be called Anja Johnsdóttir, daughter being the female suffix, like daughter. The Icelandic singer Björk is actually called Björk Guðmundsdóttir. Her father is called Guðmundur. It makes perfect sense that the entire Iceland football team is Xxxson, because they're all men, and therefore all sons. This naming tradition currently only exists in Iceland and some parts of Sweden, as the tradition was phased out in Norway, Sweden and Denmark. There are exceptions to this naming rule, usually because a family name has been inherited, though this must be legally approved. Examples include Iceland's former PM Gerhard, football star Eithor Smári Guðjónsson and film director Baltasar Kormákursamper. Bizarrely enough, new first names must be approved by the Icelandic Naming Committee before being given to a person. If all its letters aren't from the Icelandic alphabet, and if the name cannot be reformed with a surname according to Icelandic grammar, it's not allowed. Even more weirdly, parents are not legally allowed to give their daughters a masculine name, or their sons a feminine name. A 2013 court case ended with a 15-year-old girl being allowed to keep the boy's name Blur. More, Tom Odell UK tour dates, ticket release date and how to get pre-sale tickets. More, why are there no English referees at the World Cup?